This episode of the Certified Health Nut is brought to you by my merch company. Catch me outside in purple. And so, all right, let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Qigong in the park. Here we
A
go.
little further back.
We got Athena Grace Casey here. So, okay, we're just gonna be swinging away. Okay, what about right here?
That's perfect.
Okay, guys, here we go. Let's start shaking it out. So we got Athena Grace Casey there. And so this episode is sponsored by my merch company. Catch me outside, movement is medicine. Shop chngear.com. Appreciate all you guys support my work. We're gonna have the collector's edition of my book out there on the merch company soon. All right, we're gonna just swing. All right, swing. Zen Swing. This moves every joint in the human body. The cerebral spinal fluid. Chi means energy. Gong means practice. This is an energy cultivation practice. What makes you keep coming back, Klaus?
Sunrise and movement.
And the movement. Getting up. You're an early morning riser anyways, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go work out after this.
So it gives you something to do. To lube up the tissues. How does this help your warm up for your workout?
I don't have to have any warm up anymore. It's almost like I can just get right on it. You know, I do have to say it's also a responsibility to come if I'm here. Even if I don't like it, I feel like I need to be here.
Okay, good.
So every time I want to be here, or I can be here, I'll be here.
Okay, good. Klaus feels a responsibility. I love it. He's my partner in crime over here. Klaus in the house. Okay, guys, we're swinging away. Chi means energy. Gong means practice. This is an energy cultivation practice. This harmonizes the biological oscillators, the mind, the heart, and the gut. This movement is so simple, anyone can do it. And so many of you guys write me. You bring this into your kindergarten schools, small children, and your older relatives are moving now, which is everything that we want. Right? Movement is medicine. A body in motion stays in motion. What is that? One of the laws of thermodynamics, or is that a physics law? First principles is everything that we practice over here at Certified Health Nut Central. The views are my own, and so not necessarily aligned with ancient Qigong, but you get all the modern day updates and commentary on the world, right? You got the fake news media and their fake comments, fake opinions, their narrative, and then you got Troy Casey, Qigong in the park, baby. I'm gonna give it to you real, straight up and down. Yeah, lots of confusion out in the world of what's legal and what's lawful. Right? People are a little confused. Remember, natural law has the final say. So don't live outside of the boundaries of natural law, or you will be consumed by Mother Nature's garbage cleaners. The fungus, the parasites, the bacteria, and the microbes. They're going to take you out. So don't be a host. Be strong. This is going to help build strength into your body, into your consciousness, into your constitution. It's going to raise your frequency and vibration. It's going to make you impervious to bullshit. Right? Because this is the truth. You want to know what the truth is? Do this. Okay? Swing back and forth. Moves every joint in the human body. Cerebral spinal fluid, ligaments, fascia, most important, element of your physical structure is your fascia. It's going to mobilize the fascia. Ligaments, tendons, lymphatic fluid. The purpose of exercise is to move the lymph. Exercise is a necessity, not a luxury. So don't talk about why you can't move your body. Stop making excuses. Just get out there and do it. Stuff is so simple. This is the 100-day challenge, 100 consecutive days. We're on day 90 of 100. Chi means energy, Gong means practice. Cultivating energy. This is free energy. What's necessary to upgrade us from the slavery, the petro-dollar, the genocidal racism of stealing natural resources from lands of the brown people, the Middle East, Africa, right? The Amazon, Venezuela, Saudi Arabia. These are all the highest producers of oil. And we live in a petro-dollar economy, which is fake and propped up. And they now have to have the World Economic Forum and Davos and all these other multinational conglomerates, as well as their investors, as well as their dictators like Klaus Schwab. They're not interested in global warming or climate change. They're interested in infringing upon human rights for that Green New Deal. If we're really going to talk about sustainability, it's time to talk about going beyond oil and going beyond the fake petrodollar, right? We're calling forth free energy, Tesla technology, zero-point technology, cold fusion as they were working on in the 80s. But all that subjugates that oil money. So we got to call it forth. Call it forth, things that are going to balance us out. We do need an energy source. If our food stops shipping from California, growing your own food, that's a good idea, right? Building community, just in case the systems crash before we reinvent the new ones or innovate. We don't need reinvention. We already got it. Permaculture, the gift economy, Ubuntu movement, as the Zulus say, contributionism, as Greg Braden says, we are moving towards cooperation. Organisms evolve by cooperating, aligned with biomimicry. Until the globalists start talking about biomimicry, their green initiatives are fucking bullshit. Robbing Paul to pay Peter with petrodollars, cap and trade. This is economic empowerment for the corporations to limit what you can and cannot do, right? Buy a Tesla, melt your testicles with a Tesla, right? Diminish your testosterone. They want this, right? What is the price of pulling the lithium out of the ground to build those batteries? Ask yourself that question. What is the price to pull lithium out of the earth, those mineral rights in Africa? Who's doing the slave labor for that? How sustainable is that? Let's ask the bigger questions. The human being is the most technological advanced piece of equipment, whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. We are ushering in free energy on this planet, a device to harness the energy that is all around us. There's enough energy in a square centimeter of space to power planet Earth for a whole entire year.
But yourself, you have a lot of energy in you.
That's correct. And this is an energy cultivation practice. We turn on the free energy in the human being first and foremost. This is going to help you with all the electromagnetic pollution, electromagnetic radiation, chemical, toxic waste. Billions of pounds have been pumped into the environment since the dawn of the Industrial Revolution. And look, guys, I am all for manifest destiny. I am living it, right? My clothes are made in that. I live inside the society and the system, and I'm changing the world with Steve Jobs' vision and invention, right? Anybody that's on this social media can thank Steve Jobs for his vision of making egalitarian, making it possible for someone like me to change the world. Okay? So we're just ushering in the next level of human consciousness. Okay? And if you're done with the slavery, working in a job that you hate, inflation, jacking up your paper fake money, right? The corporations coming in, the investment firms coming in and buying up all the single family homes, sectioning them out to Airbnb. That way it's raising the rents for everyone else. So everyone gets to pay $400 a night to live in a house, right? It's $10,000 a month rent for your average single family home, right? So all that's adjusting. So that's cool. All the negativity awakens us to the next level of positivity, right? It's the yin-yang balance. We're walking the S-curve. All the ancient sages have said, walk the middle path, find balance. And that's what we're doing. All the negativity is only waking us up. All the lies about germs and chemical poison you can inject into your bloodstream, all that stuff is lies, right? God has not forsaken us. We have forsaken God. God can be called unconditional love. There's no conditions here on this planet. Look at the rape, pillage, and war, and all the school shootings and all that other stuff, and all the pharmaceutical drug addiction and the manipulation of it, MK Ultra, Operation Paperclip, Operation Mockingbird. You know, look into these things. Operation Bluebird, you know. Look into, you know, further than just, you know, your nightly news and whatever's programmed through social media. Turn off all those fucking stupid TikTok videos with voiceovers, and the filters are destroying women's consciousness, right? It's all this fake, augmented, virtual reality. Get back into reality. Do Qigong. Commit to 100 days of consecutive Qigong. Men, turn off the pornography, right? That'll jack up your testosterone right there. Turn off the pornography and start talking to women directly, right? Start making friends with women without having sex with them. Right? Get off the pornography. It will help your consciousness. It will help us evolve as a species. Right? That's all. Start taking responsibility for yourself. So the Zen Swing is 75% of your weight goes up on one foot. Your heel comes up on the opposite foot, and we're swinging back and forth. The eyes are on the horizon, and so the twist goes into the cervical units. Never underestimate the power of simplicity. It will annihilate the complexity that we have created in this world today. All the legalese bullshit, right? Legalese makes white-collar crime legal as fuck. And then the lawful people get fucked out of their own freedom by the unlawful people, the ones that are embedded with legalese, right? In the court system, right? And all the judges and politicians that are on the take. This is the world that we've created, and that's no problem. The first step is to self-govern yourself, okay? The first step in this evolution, because we've already fought all the revolutions. This is a human evolution. And the first step is self-governance.
That's a good t-shirt.
Yep. The first step, thank you. We'll send that out to the merch company. Big shout out to the merch company. Catch me outside. Shop CHN gear. Get your First Amendment free speech, certified health nut free speech gear. Self-governance is the key. And the body physiologically, psychologically, and biologically requires first principles, right? You always apply first principles, as in physics. Boil it down to brass tacks. What does the human body need? Close your eyes, keep your eyes on the horizon while you're swinging to and fro. The body needs hydration. You're 70% water. That water needs to be pure. It can't have cesium-6, as Erin Brockovich detailed in her massive protest and shutdown of industry in Southern California about 20 years ago. She's still on the prowl. Don't fuck with her. Erin Brockovich, right? You don't need nuclear waste in your water. It's detrimental to the children that live around and drink it, okay? The body needs pure water. That's first principles. You want to follow the science? Well, unfuck your mind. The science doesn't come out of the nightly news, right? It doesn't come out of jerk off Fauci. Like, who is that guy? The science doesn't come from Bill Gates, right? That is manufactured research bias. Know the difference between science is a methodology of observation. So you want real science? Look in the fucking mirror. How are all your ideas and all those programmed ideas and the narrative working out in your biology, physiology, and psychology? If you're anxious, depressed, suicidal, general malaise, feeling like shit, despair for the world, well, unplug your television. Stop eating the garbage commercial food. Get close to nature. Grow your own food. Start hanging out with healthy people that have what you want. If you're done being miserable and fucked up in the head, right? And sick, and constipated, you can't take a poop, right? Okay, so what does the body need? Body needs hydration. Half your body weight in ounces a day is a good marker. More in the desert, more when you're exercising. Okay, then the body needs pure food. We don't need food stuffs, right, that are validated by research bias, the fake science, faux science, right? We don't need that. We need real food. Real food is grown with sunlight, in soil, without pesticides and herbicides that kill the gut microbiome and cause all the obesity and all the dysfunction that we have. Cancer rise comes from pesticides, guys. Pesticides and herbicides, killing off the bees and the birds, the flora and the fauna. Right? We don't need pesticide-laden food. Cut the shit. Ask for organic in your restaurants, in your stores. Cut the fucking shit. Right? The body needs organic food. If you don't have access to it, that's no problem. Go to my superfood store. We'll take it right off our farms and deliver it right to your house. Okay? Get the nutrients that you need, the minerals, the vitamins, the enzymes. This is what the body requires. Right? Cut the shit. Cut the fucking shit. Okay? Boil it down to first principles. You need pure water. You need pure food. Body needs sleep. All this hustle, grind, that's fine as long as you got good sleep hygiene. Okay? And you balance it out with a little bit of qigong and then go crush it in the modern world, right? On the fake economy. You're going to have to bootstrap the hell out of yourself. That's okay. You have the capabilities. Put that idea in your mind, in your vision. You can't have in the hand what you don't have in the mind first. Get very clear. If you're working at a slave job and you hate it, then get a side hustle. If you don't know what a side hustle is, send me a DM. I got plenty of side hustle ideas, and I have a huge team of wellness warriors that are getting the world healthy. We're changing the world big time. If you're not making money online, get off of it. It's a major stress. Read it in my book. I talk about the 7 factors of stress. Quantify and understand stress, because stress breaks the body down and kills dreams, right? Stress, chronic elevated cortisol, and this is the antidote to stress, which is the Zen Swing, Qigong in the morning, okay? So stress, elevated chronic cortisol creates inflammation in the body. Inflammation creates disease. Uh, Disease kills dreams, right? Figure out what the heart desires and then program the mind. The mind is a powerful tool that can create anything, right? We are powerful co-creators. I believe in you. You have the sum total of greatness inside of you and the sum total of darkness inside of you. What do you choose to express? If you don't like the way the world is, then you change yourself, right? This is an energy cultivation practice. This is a healing practice. This helps you get clear. Okay, I'm doing this and my gut hurts, my hips hurt, my knees hurt. Okay, what do I got to do to change my diet? Food is medicine, right? Movement is medicine. So here you go. What do you need to do to change your knee pain and your back pain and your neck pain? Okay, try some of this and then purify your food. If you don't understand that, work with my team of wellness warriors. We'll put you on my cleanse, and my average client loses 25 pounds in the first 30 days. Okay, and then we can talk. Once we clear out the shit in your body, then we can talk. You'll be more open to other things, right? You want to join me? You want to join a team of wellness warriors that are making a huge impact in the world? Then send us a DM, right? We got a huge community, massive community that's sweeping the planet, right? We're fully distributed in North America and the EU. So we'll put all you guys to work. Build your side hustle until your side hustle replaces your slave job, right? No one's free until we're all free. The debt slave system is based in the Federal Reserve, which is neither. Please feel free to unpack that. What else does the body need? Body needs movement. Body is required to move the lymphatic fluids. A stagnant body water turns into a cesspool. You want cancer? Don't move your body. Sit on the couch potato situation and shovel in that poison that's all scientifically validated, okay, and propagated through the nightly news, right? Pesticides and GMOs are feeding the world. Oh, how the fuck is that? Over 100,000 farmers in India committed suicide because of GMOs, GMO seeds. Their farms failed, and they didn't have the money to buy the seeds from Monsanto. So what did they do? They committed suicide. Then that land was usurped by investment firms like Bill Gates. They're buying up farmland, and there you go. There's your future in the hands of Bill Gates, right? Fuck that shit. Get your own plot of land and start growing your own food, or get a side hustle. Your choice, right? Grow your own food or get a side hustle. Because ultimately, we want to get off the man's bullshit, right? Their government mandated nonsense, the slave wage. People can't even afford to live in Sedona and work here, right? They're living in their cars. Lots of employees here, and then the businesses themselves, they're ready to like throw in the towel because it's very hard to manage it with the availability of the work pool, right? If you don't like that, then go out. Remember, this is all about self-governance. You want freedom? Govern yourself, right? Clean up your own side of the street. Take care of your own real estate. And that's what we're doing right here. It's an energy cultivation practice. Right? The body needs water, pure water. The body needs food, pure food. Body needs movement. Body needs sleep. Turn off your Wi-Fi at night.
Breath.
Turn off your Wi-Fi at night. Get all the electromagnetic pollution that you can out. Turn off your breakers if you really want to have a deep, restful sleep. Take my cherry juice. It activates the melatonin. Everything's in my ultimate lifestyle transformation. Get on those products. Lifestyle. I take the cherry juice every night for 10 years, and it helps me sleep, and it's loaded with antioxidants. And of course, it's certified organic. Okay, so the body needs sleep. I made videos on sleep hygiene. So figure that stuff out. Dial in your room, darken it out, take all the Wi-Fi, electronics, and bad art, right? Take all the nonsense that you don't want to program into your consciousness while you're sleeping. The body needs breath, right? Optimize your breathing, right? Shake this out. We're gonna do a little stork walk. Okay, I told you guys this is the most important exercise that I am here to teach you guys. So inhale, the knee comes up, and then exhale. The other knee comes up and presses all the gas out of the lungs. Inhale. This works on your balance and your breathing mechanics. This is going to reprogram your breathing mechanics so you are not a mouth breather. So inhale. You have 5 meridians represented in your fingers. Drop it right into the dome piece. You have 5 meridian energy highways that go through the body. Exhale. Inhale. can walk around in a circle or in a figure eight. This is going to reprogram your breathing apparatus. Many of you guys are mouth breathers. This activates cortisol. Elevated chronic cortisol kills dreams. So if you don't want to live your dreams, don't do this, okay? If you want to optimize your human consciousness and body, then reprogram your breathing apparatus so you're not a mouth breather, a neck breather. Elevated chronic cortisol gives you inflammation. Inflammation creates dis-ease, and then voila, kills your dreams. Then you're dead, okay? You forgot to call forth your dreams. Inhale, exhale. So that's the stork walk. I challenge you to 100 consecutive days. 10 minutes minimum. Reprogram. When you're halfway down, when you're halfway done, so then inhale with the other leg. Balance. It's going to work on your balance, your stabilizers, your spinal erectors, and you're going to be breathing while your neurology is activating your body in harmony. Otherwise, if you're mouth breathing and neck breathing, elevated cortisol. That affects diabetes, all sorts of stuff. Okay, shake that out. We're going to do some ape hands. So I challenge you to that. Okay, take your hands, gently throw it into the ground. If you have shoulder issues and you don't have the ability to do this without pain, then what I want you to do is start working on the breath as well and the shoulders. So inhale, just allow those arms to float up. And then exhale. Slowly moving the neurology, repairing the shoulders. Inhale. Wow, we got full-blown construction work over here. Exhale. Inhale. I personally like doing this because this opens up my breathing apparatus. It allows me to breathe better. So I'm challenging you guys to 10 minutes of this a day. 10 minutes of this a day. Any one of these exercises is going to help your mobility, your psychology. You're going to feel better. When you feel better, you're going to present yourself different. Okay? Many of you guys write me. Only a certain percentage of you guys write me. You guys write me that this alleviates your back pain, your neck pain, gets you moving. Okay? Okay, that's fine. We're on the red rocks. Alright. I don't know how long I can put up with this noise over here. Alright, where else are we at? Thinking. Make sure your thinking's on point. The mind is a tool. If it's clogged up with TikTok videos and Instagram reels with augmented reality all over it, you're confused. And that confusion's going to show up in your body. Just go look in the mirror and see how confused you are. Do you have a svelte body like an animal in the wild? A natural body? Or do you have fake boobs, fake lips, nose job, fake calves? They have butt implants for men, calf implants for men. This is crazy. This is nuts, right? This is transhumanism trying to be ushered in. Same thing with all the inclusiveness. So watch the ideas that get propagated into your head. Yes, inclusion, but not forced inclusion, making dysfunction normal, right? It's not normal or healthy to be overweight. It's not normal or healthy to mutilate your genitals. It's not normal or healthy to play with your biology with synthetic hormones. And and synthetic hormones are in the food and they're in the environment. Men are being chemically castrated, eating soy, breathing in plasticizers that plug up receptor sites with estrogen. Right? So check your thinking. What are your thoughts? Your dominant thoughts aren't even yours. They've been programmed into you. Know the difference. Free your mind. Program your mind with your heart's desire. Then we need nature. The sun is the biggest disinfectant on the planet. The sun is the greatest disinfectant on the planet. So when they start selling you all these ideas of germs, get out into the sun. You're an electromagnetic being. You need to be grounded electrically into the earth. They ground electricity into the earth. Your house is grounded. Are you grounded? Since 1969, we had rubber soles, sneakers, right? So we've been disconnected from the Earth's electromagnetic field, which you are harmonized with. So if you have disharmony in your body, check your grounding. Get out into nature. Nature heals everything. And when it's your time to go, Mother Nature's garbage cleaners, the fungus, the parasites, they prepare you for the ground. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Face your mortality. You're all gonna die. How do you become immortal? Well, start practicing Qigong. Right? You realize ultimately there is no death. The Jesus Christ story about resurrection, we go from one consciousness to another, one dimension to another. You're going to have to deal with relationships. We're all in relationship with the government, with the city, with other people. So harmonize your relationships as much as possible. Get good at all this stuff. And the number one thing, guys, to pay attention in this whole program is your legacy. What does the heart desire? What is your effortless genius? Okay, shake that out. We'll do the crossovers now. Opening up the shoulders. Remember, guys, if you're just tuning in and you don't have the shoulder dexterity, breathe. Harmonize the breath with the shoulder movements. Inhale. Exhale. Slow. The slower you go, the faster chi moves. Let the arms float up. I got a little tweak in my shoulder, so I could do that exercise or I could do this. We're crossing over the shoulders. Bounce back and forth, get the groin in it. Opening up the body. Right now, we're going to get into a little bit more of a horse stance, and we're going to go back and forth on the groin. Back and forth on the groin. Hold the hands over the head. Fork in the garbage disposal. This is going to build the testosterone. Build the testosterone, boost your confidence. Hands over the head for 2 minutes. Okay? Elbow mobility, wrist mobility, groin, knees, ankles. Try to be as integrated as possible. You can't do this stuff wrong, guys. Harmonize the movement to where it feels oh so good for you. Shake that out. All right, we do a little bit of side to side with the floppy disk. Okay? Just slide your hand right down your IT band, touch the knee, back and forth. Let's get some rhythm and flow in this. Rib cage, quadratus laborum, neck, trapezius, occiput, fascia, bending side to side. This should feel oh so good. Tuck your tail. Neutral neutral spine, right? Tuck your tail. Micro adjustments. These aren't big adjustments. Just find your sweet spot. You feel good. Right? This is self-governance, guys. Don't complain about the government or the man or the World Economic Forum or the vaccine mandates or any of that stuff until you clean up your side of the street. Stop buying the man's food. Stop supporting the man's industries. Go buy a bicycle. Use your feet. Walk. Most people are overweight or obese. Start walking. Walking is the best exercise for the human body. If you're too fat to walk, then get a bicycle. Right? Start doing Qigong in the morning. Start doing cold showers. Do the ultimate lifestyle transformation. I have a group cleanse every single month. My average client loses 25 pounds in the first 30 days. I got 2 clients that have lost over 100 pounds in a year. Big fellas. Get their life back on track. Get their family back connected to the relationships. So everything I've explained today is all in my book, Ripped at 50, A Journey to Self-Love. I encourage all of you to read it, understand the stress factors, understand holistic health. Holistic health is mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. We're all on a spiritual journey, whether you realize it or not. Lots of atheists drinking the ayahuasca, becoming God-loving again. Oh my God, this feels oh so good, guys. Right up into the neck. We do this forever. I only ask 10 minutes a day for this 100-day challenge. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. If you're gonna walk home? Okay. Well, thanks for coming on. Everybody appreciates Athena Grace Casey on the show today. Okay. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. If there's any impingements in the hips or the shoulders or the neck, make the adjustment. Pick the shoulder up a little bit more. Don't do as much of a bend. Find that gentle movement. Slow it down. Play with your tempo. Find your own sweet spot. Qi means energy. Gong means practice. This is an ancient Chinese secret. It's not so secret anymore. These are basic, gentle, rhythmic movements to bring more rhythm and flow into your life. As above, so below is the natural law of correspondence. How you do anything is how you do everything. If you want more rhythm and flow in your life, then put more rhythm and flow in your body. Lubing up the tissues to relieve those psychological issues. Your issues live in your tissues. The mind stores tension in the body. The definition of yoga is union of body and mind. If you disconnect or disassociate with the pain in your body, the pain teacher is always guiding us. The question is, are you listening? The pain just gets louder and louder if you ignore it. The body automatically heals itself. You're an all-knowing, self-healing mechanism. You want to know more? Keep doing Qigong. You will learn more. All knowledge is knowledge of self. Never forget that. All knowledge is knowledge of self. All your book smarts, what did that teach you? Fucking nothing. Especially if you're fat. Right? It taught you how to get sick. Your college education taught you how to get sick. The freshman 15 is now the freshman 30. You know I'm right. You might not like hearing it, but you know I'm right. I'm not the bringer of the bad news, I'm the bringer of the good news. I'm just helping you get clear by juxtaposing the fuckery that's been shoved down your throat since you've been alive. Geopolitics, multinational conglomerations, and corporate law becoming equal to human individual rights. Bullshit. It's time to change the world, guys. If you want to see the world change, you got to change yourself. And I got plenty of students that have revolutionized their body and consciousness and are now huge active members of society, ushering in transformation, helping other people with their self-governance. Nothing is more dangerous to the world governments than a person that does self-governance, because it makes government unnecessary. This is the transformation of consciousness that we're going through. We're evolving. We're evolving beyond the slavery. This should feel oh so good, guys. The floppy dicks. Here we go. Harmonize the breath. You can do inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Or you could just find that flow, tongue on the roof of the mouth, and meditate with the oxygen coming through the nostrils and going out. Feel oh so good, guys. Make adjustments with your knees, your ankles, your spine. Tuck your tail. Find that neutral position and then stretch that spine to and fro. The yogis say you are as old as your spine is flexible. You've got neck pain and back pain. How present can you be in your relationships? How present can you be in your slave job? And look, I don't mind a slave job. I've used them a couple times. They're good stepping stones. Teach you discipline. Be excellent in anything that you do. You will open up a vortex of opportunity. A good employer will know a good employee. And you will advance progressively, so much to advance yourself out of that position and into another one. People recognize, right? Do you recognize excellent workers?
Yes.
People that are showing up with excellence. He's a general contractor. He hires a lot of people, right? He works with a lot of different people. Excellent shows. So keep showing up with excellence. Complete your tasks. And none of this stuff is easy, and I didn't come out of the womb as a perfection. I came out of the womb as a problem child, a quote-unquote problem child. Right? Remember, if you are an adult and you're having children, that's your responsibility, regardless of the situation. And the children are a byproduct of you. So if you've got a problem child, look no further than the mirror. Alright, guys. Much. And the smell. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be breathing in all this diesel. Remember, we're self-governing. So shake that out. Bring in the energy of the universe. Clear the chakras. Inhale. Thanks for tuning in for day 90. shake that out. Feel the buzz in your body, in your hands. That's chi, baby. Chi means energy, Gong means practice. Day 90 in the can. I appreciate you guys so much. Together, we're doing it. We're changing the world. So thanks for Klaus for coming out. Klaus in the house. I appreciate you guys. Really enjoying. Make sure you get your cold plunge. Yeah, I already had mine this morning. I live in Vegas, Red Rock Canyon. It's better. Awesome. Okay. I live in Flagstaff, Arizona, north of here. Arizona is amazing.
Except there's a.
We're supposed to be. Just hit them all. Thanks, Klaus. Thank you, Tracy. Michelle Horton, good to see you. Teresa Crumper. Life, you are a saver. Thanks, Troy, from the Gower Peninsula, South Wales. Nice. The Gower Peninsula, that's a powerful place. Is that where the rocks for Stonehenge come from, Ian? So I appreciate you guys so much, man. You guys are awesome. Together, we are doing this. 10 days. Let's do it. Awesome. This is a 100-day challenge, guys. I challenge you to 100 consecutive days, 10 minutes a day. Okay? Introduce me to someone who doesn't have problems. And I was referring to someone who can't take accountability. You can't be a radical spiritual healer. That's not what spirituality is all about. Look, spirituality is anything you're experiencing in the moment.
Yeah.
Right? Ashoka the Cruel died Ashoka the Great because the Buddha taught him meditation. Ashoka the Cruel had a garland of a necklace of cut fingers from people he had killed, thousands of people, right? That's why I call you guys psycho chickens. You're the sum total of the greatness and the sum total of darkness inside of you. Which one do you choose to express? Come back to reality. Stop dwelling in the spirit. Anyone know where yeah, this is Sedona, Arizona. What's the sweatshirt say? The sweatshirt says, catch me outside. This is my protest to the World Economic Forum. Go fuck yourself. This is all constitutionally protected activity. You can't keep an animal out of nature, right? They tried to shut down the national forest last year, ushering in all these climate lockdowns. Is where the blue stones come from, Stonehenge. Nice. About 50 miles west, the Pembrokeshire. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Ian. Newcastle in the house. I love the UK. I've only done 3 exercises, so 87 to catch up on. 5 years daily cold water therapy exercise. Awesome, Ian Woods. See you guys soon. Love you guys so much. All right, that was Facebook. We're on YouTube as well. And so anyone know where this place is? This is Sedona, Arizona. And so I appreciate you guys. I'm really getting enamored. Can you put this one in the